Hi everyone. Okay, right. It is Friday evening. I have had a week and a half at my day job, so therapy time. I am gonna do some pouring, funnily enough. Okay, I've got a massive canvas this time. It is there we go, 50 by 100 centimeters, which is roughly 20 by 40 inches. I couldn't find this size in the deep edge, so this is a regular edge. 2.3 centimeters, which is just under an inch, I believe. Okay, so what I was thinking of doing today is something I did a long time ago when I was first starting out, and it is a seascape swipe. So I'm going to go with that. I've been mixing a ton of paints, and that's just my happy place. It's something, very therapeutic I do just before work if I get up ridiculously early like I did today, 3 a.m. Or after work, just to relax, unwind. It really just gets you, or gets me at least, really centered in my thoughts, unwind, get rid of any stresses of daily life. So let me show you the results of that, or those therapy sessions, and the colors I'll be using today. Here are my paints. Right, so I've divided them into the sea colors and the sky colors, or shades I should say. There's 8 of each, and I will just quickly show you what they are. But before I go there, I just couldn't help but finding certain stuff out. I said in a previous video that I did not know how to pronounce the make of this pearl medium. So I obviously googled it, and it's called either Vallejo or Vallejo. I think that was it. Any Spanish speaking people who are watching, I know I'm probably butchering it, but I'm going to go with Vallejo because it really rolls off the tongue easier for me. And I thought it was really interesting how it's a habitational name from any of various places in Burgos, Leon and Cantabria. And it's a diminutive of valle, meaning valley. So yeah, we are pouring some of the paints, or I have mixed some of the shades with a little valley pearl medium. How cool is that? Anyway, let's have a look at the shades. We'll have a look at the sea colors first. Now, these are the TLPs, my little piggies first. This one's called Mermaid, which is quite appropriate for a sea color, I think. This one's Lakeside. And next, Sea Glass. Okay, and then my custom mixes, my happy place. When I talk about the something number 1, I will pop those recipes in the description box below. Unlike my usual way of just winging it, I actually weighed the paints this time, so you'll find precise recipes this time. This is turquoise number 1. This is turquoise number 2. And a yummy turquoise number 3 with the Vallejo pearl medium. And then on to my teal. This is my teal number 1. And again with Vallejo, beautiful number 2, teal number 2. I know there's a lot of air bubbles still there, so I do need to let these rest for a little bit longer. Quite a lot, actually. Okay, this is TLP Sapphire. Oh yeah, moving on to the sky colors. TLP Sapphire. And then TLP Nightfall. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous! Then I have TLP Indigo Waves, TLP Taffy, and then I have a couple that I had already mixed. This one here oops, sorry, going out of focus. I'll need to cheat Phthalo Blue, Amsterdam Pearl White, and that's it. Yeah, it was Liquitex. But that one, I can't tell you the exact recipe because I never wrote it down. This one here, Liquitex dioxazine. I can never say that right. Purple and Windsor and Newton silver. That's a beautiful, beautiful colour. Okay, and then my custom mixes. This one is deep violet. And this one is a deep violet. The same mix as before, but with Vallejo mixed in. Time to start pouring then. Right, I thought to use the wrapper from the canvas to do my swiping. It's an awfully large swiping tool, so we'll just see how that goes. I'd already crumbled it up and put it aside before I decided to do this, so we'll see if that causes me any grief. Luckily, I have absolutely tons and tons of paint, so if it doesn't go well or as I intended, I can just redo. And I'm thinking roughly third will be the ocean or sea and 2/3 will be the sky. Okay, I'm just going to start laying down my base paint, the Amsterdam Titanium whites. And oh yeah, it's been raining real hard here all day long. So I've got a feeling I'm going to have to mute the video and pop some music on for you instead. But let's see how that goes. It certainly didn't go 1/3, 2/3, but yeah, I said I had loads of paint. I didn't have loads of paint for this particular size canvas, so yeah, all there's left to do now is the swipe. I am done. That was surprisingly hard work. Oh my goodness, my face is sweating. Okay, I'm just gonna give this one more torch and collect all that excess paint off the table. I'll have a nice bit of flow extender, which I have several pots of by now, so I should probably start using them. But yeah, I will bring you in for a look at the dried results, wet results rather, in a second. Now the wet results. Okay, as you saw, I decided to do a little bit of editing down here, and yeah, and then unexpected editing up here. Let me just get down from the stool I'm standing on. Yeah, here. I had a near absolute disaster. While I was picking up the excess or the runoff paint off my table, I knocked over my tripod and the camera very, very nearly landed in the painting. Luckily, I was able to rescue it. Yeah, so no major disaster, but there were a couple of paint splatters that didn't belong there at all. So just there, I had to go and, you know, fix that. But I've got a nice lot of excess paint there that I can use as a base or flow extender. So yeah, there's a 1 kilo yogurt pot, 2/3 or 3/4 full. So yeah, I am happy with this. It was a lot more of an undertaking than I anticipated. I was there for an hour and I am exhausted. Okay, but I will be back with the dried results. Before I show the final dried results, I wanted to share something else with you. At least with me swiping, oftentimes, excuse the roll of bin bags, rubbish bags underneath, the sides can be quite messy, especially the sides that are parallel to the way you're swiping. So I just like to take this, I've got these really nice tiny foam rollers like this, and just paint the sides carefully with it, with a matching color. And I really like this effect I was getting here. You see how it's slightly coming over the edge, but then I just could not get it even. And I had a tiny little mishap. Let me show you. The paint went over the bit that I was way over what I was wanting it to, like there. So I decided to wipe some excess off, and now I have this here to deal with because the paint wasn't quite dry. Oh my goodness. And even worse, this one here. So I've just wet the spots. I'm going to try and smooth them out, and then I will create a white frame that's thick enough to cover those. Cover it with masking tape. So I'll just take a quick time lapse once this is properly dry. Here we are with the dried results. it dried really, really well, apart from that mishap or two I had. So it's looking kind of rubbish here. That's one of the spots there. And the second one is just down there. Yeah, like I said in the previous little clip, it was because I messed up the border. But that's okay, because I now have a cool idea for part 2, what I'm gonna do about these edges to make sure they're even, and they will have something a little special, so stay tuned for that. But look at the way the TLP's dried. I'm so tickled. I really am. I love it. The shimmer is just unreal. I can't remember the name of the shade now, but I will check it for you and include it in the captions there. And this green here is just, it's just dreamy. Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, stay tuned for part 2 in a few weeks, I think. I've got a really, really cool idea for it, honestly. But I'd love to hear what you think. So leave me a comment and a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And thank you so much for being here with me today. Till next time. Bye-bye.